Liverpool Fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool Fan in Japan and Miyazaki Man Si. How's everyone doing? This is going to be the early preview of the Liverpool versus Chelsea match at Stamford Bridge. I will be live streaming it despite it being 12:30 AM on a Monday, so make sure you watch with me and check it out. Now this is a channel with substance in abundance. The cream of the crop! All of the match players prepped on the board. Bear with me. Special gravy. The Rolls Royce Van Dijk. Jota the Slotter, the Wunderkind, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Big E, Wataru Endo. And I need to print one out for Federico Chiesa as well, but I'll have to do. But speaking of new incomings, have a look at this. This is the Japan Football Association Referees Handbook, the Referees Notebook Guidebook. Japan Football Association with the Japan Football Association, Karasu means crow, logo on it. I am a qualified referee as well as the player manager for Lucha FC in non-league J-League as well. So if you disagree with anything, let me know in the comments below, but it'll probably send me over to VAR to check it out and I'll scribble my notes. Japan Football Association official guidebook. Nice little tactical side there. And it's really cool because look, in the book itself, full of pictures to make notes on, as well as the official guideline measurements for each match, because you have to set it up yourself, you know. And I'll be taking notes of each halftime score, you know, red card for Malo Gusto, for example, 4-0 to Liverpool. Let's jot it down in a notebook. Alrighty, but all future insight aside, let's get straight into tactical analysis with predictions on what Chelsea are looking to line up with and how they're going to look to attack Liverpool, where the weaknesses are in this Chelsea lineup, and how Liverpool could look to exploit them and maintain our lead at the top of the Premier League. So let's get into it. Alrighty, thank you for joining me in this tactical preview of Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. We're back to the Premier League. We can see our beloved Reds back in action. But how are Chelsea likely to line up? Okay, so Robert Sanchez is in goal. They're going to go with a standard 4-3-3 formation. They've got some big decisions to make. Tosin Adarabioyo is probably going to be the centre-back in this side. Okay, Malo Gusto, absence of Reece James, will go here. Ben Chilwell won't be a pick here. Cucurella is suspended, as we know. Fofana is also suspended. How they managed to rack up 5 yellow cards in the opening games, we will never know. Dirty team, right? The big decision is where will Levi Colwill? We were obviously after Levi Colwill, young England international as well. High promise, high potential, almost a perfect mythical unicorn. English, young, talented left back with a left foot as well, but we won't get him. He's at Chelsea already. Will Levi Colwill play here or will he play here? Big tactical decisions to be made here. Now when he plays here, he usually marks Salah pretty well and tracks Salah on the inside. When he plays here, it means that Renato Vega, the youngster who's actually done pretty well in some of the cup fixtures, will be playing. If Renato Vega plays here, then it could be Badiashile or more likely Disasi in the back line. But I don't think Enzo Maresca or the Chelsea fans particularly are fond or trust Badiashile or Disasi in this role. I think it'll be Levi Colwill in the middle and Renato Vega on the left. More exciting, can go up and down as well. Malo Gusto will go up and down as well. Levi Colwill front-footed and Tosin Adarabioyo, free transfer from Fulham, starting alongside Levi Colwill. Moise Caicedo will hold the defensive position here, flanked on either side by Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer. Now, I've put them in this position for now, but more likely they'll be in a double line across this line, allowing Cole Palmer to roam either side. And be given a free roll more or less, because he's the most dangerous player. He's got techers, he's the top of fantasy football in terms of points scored so far. And who will join him in the team up front? Noni Madueke is doing good things in the lineup, really benefits from having Trent Alexander-Arnold behind him actually, but unfortunately for you, it's not. It's Malo Gusto, who's not a bad player as well, but he's no Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sign that contract, Trent. On the left-hand side, decisions to be made. Mudryk, the fast, mercurial, pacey Ukrainian talent. Mudryk, who's definitely not worth the price tag. Very raw, but very direct. Has the ability to turn it on in 1 in 10 games. Or Jadon Sancho, who they got from Man United on loan for an absolute steal, by the way. Giving up Raheem Sterling to Arsenal as well. I think it'll be Sancho. Sancho to play in between the lines and link play on that side. So who starts up front, okay? Choice between Christopher Nkunku or Nicholas Jackson. So Nkunku scored against Liverpool. He's more likely to turn and finish, poach a goal, convert a goal as well. But Jackson is the one who probably lead them to good things if he can find a good run of form and hit the barn door with a banjo, similar to Darwin Núñez. So I think Jackson starts this particular match for his ability to run with power. Now, as I mentioned, right, it's likely that Enzo Fernandez will be the baller. He'll be the baller, and Caicedo will be the roaming destroyer. But Caicedo does like to chip the ball forward to the wingers as well. Cole Palmer will be given free roll to roam in and behind, and Cole Palmer is an excellent dummy runner on either side of Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson will run the whips. Jadon Sancho will come into the half space here, right? Inverted winger. Join in with a play with Enzo Fernandez. Join in with a play with Cole Palmer. Try to hit him on the lateral as well. Whereas Noni Madueke is more of a up and at them, in and out, proper winger. Try to get here, cross, low cross into this space here, shoot across goal, or to slide someone through. Jadon Sancho will try to get into the area here to be slipped through as well. But all they're trying to do is create space for Cole Palmer to enter the pockets to shoot across goal. So let's just reset the board. Cole Palmer is one that you got to keep an eye on, mainly because his link-up play and his ability to play double 10s, the Mazzala wide 10 position, and really have quality shots in goal, or run in and beyond Nicholas Jackson, who will run into these kind of pockets here, as well as run the whips. Nicholas Jackson is a menace in terms of direct running, and Cole Palmer will look to follow up. Jadon Sancho will be the utility man on the outside, and Madueke will probably stay and keep the whip on this side, okay? So it's not going to be very balanced. Renato Vega, up and down the channel, he'll be offering the whip to cross it in, whereas Madueke is predominantly the whip, and Malagusto will operate in half space here. Look familiar? Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold. But they really want to facilitate Cole Palmer because he is the direct threat, and Cole Palmer will want to try to slide in Nicholas Jackson to shoot on either side. Possible alternatives? I think that is pretty much what they're going to go with in attack. It'd be surprising for me for them to go with Mikhailo Mudryk, for example. He'd be more direct. He'd be doing what Noni Madueke does on the other side, for example. Cole Palmer on the whips, probably unlikely as well. Starting Nkunku and Jackson. Now, Nkunku could start in place of Nicholas Jackson, in which case it's not direct running in behind. It's clever, intelligent plays with a false kind of 9, knitting the play up, playing closer to Cole Palmer, two kind of dual false 9s in the lateral lines there. But overall, I think it'll be Jackson with Cole Palmer playing off him and being the dumber runner, going into the space that Nicholas Jackson vacates. So how will Liverpool look to attack this? Okay, so you have your 4-3-3. Let's put them in this kind of setup here. Okay, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, interchangeable. So when they're compact, they have the cube there that's very hard to dissect. Caicedo covers the lines as well, and Enzo Fernandez covers the 8. Cole Palmer drops to cover the 8 as well. Noni Madueke on the width, and Jadon Sancho on the width, and Jackson closing from behind as well. So usually in this kind of formation here, it's a very, very congested midfield. This is why Wataru Endo does very, very good in this kind of battle. Congested battle, dominated Caicedo in the corresponding fixture last year. But I'm not convinced that Endo was starting, especially because he was ill and missed an international fixture as well. So what you need to do, you need to bypass the first line, right? There is space. If he drops into this pocket here, where you need to get joy is in these lines here, in between the defense and the 6. But it's very, very difficult considering that they marshal them. So how do you shuffle them out of position? Well, Arne Slot's tactics is to get your player into the wide position and then play the laterals. When you're in a wide position, everyone shifts over to attack the wide positions. You shift one over, he comes to it. You shift one over again, someone has to step up to cover it. You shift one over again, and then there's an overload. That man has the running fullback and the inside forward to deal with. When you do those laterals and you get to this man here, you've already won because he is overloaded and it's a ball down that side, he comes inside as well. Or if you mark that man, he comes in here as well, and you've got the world of opportunity, because that is the key spot for Mo Salah. That is the key spot for Dominic Szoboszlai. That's even the key spot for Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. So Arne Slot's ability to play on the laterals should be able to maneuver the Chelsea defence across. However, once again, we have to find joy in that deep lying 6 position where there is no space by moving the players around. Alternatively, if Chelsea look to press, and they don't always fully commit to a press, by the way, under Enzo Maresca, they do kind of a half-court press up to this position, and they look to press when you're in and around this area here. Jackson and Cole Palmer will be pressing the number 6, which will be Special Gravy, Gravenberch, or McAllister, potentially. So we have to draw the players out. If we can bring Caicedo further up, there's a pocket of space in behind him as well. If Malo Gusto gets caught in a half space position, there's a ball out to Lucho Diaz as well. We know that Vega will bomb up and down as well. He'll be covered by Colwill, who's actually a pretty good wide defender as well, considering he can play left back. But I think quality delivery, because Vega is slightly inexperienced, right? You have your Szoboszlai, Salah, whoever on this side. It could be Trent Alexander-Arnold as well, could be Conor Bradley. If you can pinpoint Vega as a weakness, then you have Colwill and Enzo Fernandez covering this. Now, Colwill and Enzo Fernandez and Renato Vega, I don't think square up so nicely against Soberside's running power and Trent Alexander-Arnold's ability to cross and dictate from deep as well, whilst keeping an eye on Mo Salah. So that could be an avenue for joy, overloading right-hand side as usual. But Cody Gakpo or Luis Diaz will also have joy on this side as well, because Malo Gusto is not the best defensively. He's all around fair ball, fair play. He can do a bit of everything, but not specialised in any one facet. You run a Lucho Diaz or Gakpo 1v1 against Malo Gusto, I think you'll get some joy as well. And Adebayo as well. Is he as composed as Fofana to hold the line with Levi Colwill? He's good, he's solid, but he's not world class. That is where you rely on Diogo Jota's intelligent movement to pull him out position, pull him into the 6 spaces. Diogo Jota can operate in these positions, and that is where you have some joy in and behind on the whips, on the diagonals as well. So let's see how Liverpool are looking to line up. First and foremost, it's our big Brazilian. No, it's not, because he is injured. Big badge, big Brazilian. It will be Queeve Kelleher, aka Draco Malfoy in the eyes of the Japanese. So where is our Kelleher? Have I not printed a Queeve Kelleher? That is a rookie mistake right there. Okay, for now, Queeve Kelleher will be represented by this lovely princess right here. I'm sure I printed Queeve Kelleher. He's done a runner. He's gone missing. You can already give the golden Unko Unchi of joy to myself, because where's Queeve Kelleher? I digress just a little bit. In front of him, okay, we have Ibu Konate, right? Captaining France, coming back, an absolute colossus. The colossal titan, the attack titan on Shingeki no Kyojin. Endo will tell you all about that. Great anime, finished recently. Next to him, we have Man Mountain Colossus, world class, hopefully the first to renew, Virgil van Dijk, Captain VVD. VVD, not RVD from wrestling. VVD comes in. We know that's going to be the back line. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes in. He scored against Chelsea, right? Direct free kick as well. He usually does quite well against Chelsea. Actually, our right backs usually do quite well against Chelsea in terms of goal scoring threat. Because I remember Glenn Johnson cutting inside of John Terry and bending it left-footed into the bottom corner for a winner as well. Andy Robertson or Costa Simicas. So Simicas actually missed the international match with laryngitis, sore throat. Andy Robertson. It's a team of leaders. Can you believe it? Look at this little princess here, apart from her. Captain of Liverpool, captain of France, vice captain of Liverpool, captain of Scotland. That's a leadership team right there. We know what they're all about. Special Gravy comes in straight away. The Special Gravy, probably our player of the season so far. Who knew that he was probably the best 6 in the world on current form? Hey ho. Next, we have Wataru Man Mountain Endo, who will be cheerleading from the sidelines because he is ill. He would be really, really useful for this fixture as well against a team that plays through the midfield with Enzo Fernandez, with Moise Caicedo, with Cole Palmer. Him tracking Cole Palmer and crunching him, destroying Cole Palmer, taking him out. Cole Palmer's silky. He's got tech, he's got ball skills as well. But this guy, absolutely masking him up like muck from Pokemon, absolutely engulfing, overwhelming him with toxic dark arts of Wataru Endo Japanese Anchorman play. Would be fabulous to see, but it won't be Endo. I'm hoping Maka is fully fit because Maka has a key role to play. These two have to keep an eye on Cole Palmer and not let him do any of his cold chilly celebrations. I don't want to see none of that on the weekend, except from if he's cold. If he's cold, I forgive him. He can do that, but not if he scores a goal. In front of him, now, this guy really needs to get effective on the ball. His off the ball running, immense, athletic, box to box, penetrating runs as well, linking up with Mo Salah. However, on the ball, I want to see him be more decisive, especially when these two give you the platform to show your creative techers. For Hungary, he has to do it because no one else will do it, right? Well, there are some other good players in Hungary, but he's the best player. He needs to do it. He needs to take the game by scruff of neck and really run in and behind Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, especially Enzo Fernandez, who wouldn't match up well physically with the running power, the aggression, the tenacity and speed of a Dominic Szoboszlai. He needs to run amok. Right-hand side is pretty much picks himself. Egyptian King Mo Salah. He always plays well against Chelsea traditionally. That's where he did the famous yoga pose after scorching a rocket into the top corner. Thunderkunt, for example. Left-hand side, it's tricky because usually Arne Slot takes a Lucho Diaz. He started Cody Gakpo in one game. The reason this is tricky because Lucho Diaz would have a field day against Malo Gusto. It really depends on the condition Lucho Diaz is in, having come back later than Cody Gakpo from international duty. Long flight, played a lot. Cody Matis Gakpo, I think, comes in for this match because he is fresher. He had a shorter flight. He didn't start the game. He had a hand over the shoulder with Szoboszlai to say, mate, don't worry, I got your back. We'll play together at Liverpool. Don't be down, mate. I'm here. Never fear. It's Cody Gakpo. Bombarding the box from the left-hand side. Running power, physicality. Now, I talked about shifting the Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez pivot, right? Malo Gusto, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and probably not Levi Colwill, probably Renato Vega. This guy, when he runs the laterals, when he runs deep, he's got serious running power, man. He's got serious running power, and it'll be hard for them to stop him. He will be the one that shifts the opponent out, and this might be a game where Robertson gets a lot of joy down the left. Now, what could really upset Chelsea's balance and upset Chelsea's day is who goes up front. I love Darwin Núñez, one of my favourite players, top 3 players in the current Liverpool squad. He can run amok, run the channels, cause real havoc. I love Darwinho Núñez. Look at that cheeky smirk right there. He can run, and I don't think any of the Chelsea backline will catch him. I think he can drag them out of position, and it'd be such a big show of faith away to play him. But when you've got congested midfield with Moise Caicedo and Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke will track back as well. Enzo Fernandez. I think the intelligent balling of Diogo Jota da Silva will bring them out of position. Now, where do these guys play? Jota traditionally falls back to the top of the diamond here. Links up play. That means you have potentially 3 players in the 10 position pocket. Left side Mazzala, false 9, number 10. But Salah likes to play in this position as well. So what do we actually think is going to happen? I believe Diogo Jota will play on the last man. I think he'll play on the shoulder in this game. He'll play on the shoulder of Levi Colwill, of Tosin Adarabioyo as well. He'll play on the last shoulder and look to get in and get shots away. Get in and be a link man in and around the penalty area, because Chelsea are gettable. You can get Enzo Maresca's Chelsea backline. Cody Gakpo has shown prominence for going around the outside. In fact, he's so good, probably our best winger, maybe except from Chiesa, at getting around the outside and smashing the ball in. But we know his lateral running power as well. His lateral running power cannot be stopped. So in this position, where he runs laterally into the Mazzala position, Jota's got to do the leading run into that position. These positions which Arne Slot loves, that one and this position here. Gakpo in that position gives the space for Andy Robertson to roam, with Van Dijk stepping here as well. Dominic Szoboszlai floating around in 10 position, right? Waiting for the cross for a shot, a layup for a shot. Cody Gakpo's long shot, and Mo Salah is the poacher in this position, okay? I think primarily that's what you're going to see, half space, right-sided mid-Trent. I don't think Trent is going to be the one to overlap so much because of the fact that I think Cody Gakpo, if he plays, he'll be lopsided in this sort of way. Recycling the ball as well, backing up. I think it'll be that kind of lineup, inverted, because Trent might start deeper to dominate the play and allow us to have that line of 6s as well. If we have that line of 6s, then it allows these two to do more in the 10 position. Now that is one variant of how Liverpool can look to attack. As I mentioned, we've got to be attacking the space in behind the 6s, drawing the centre back out wide. Renato Vega attacking the space in behind him. Trent has a more defensive, disciplined role nowadays, so that we don't get beaten or exposed there, which means Konate can actually step into the void, into midfield, back up as intelligent shadow of McAllister to allow McAllister to play between the lines, allow Gravenberch to play between the lines as well. Van Dijk and Konate covering. That allows Robertson, the Robertson of old in his prime, to go up and down and to cross the ball without overload at the back post, with the option there, with the option to run out wide and a shooter, false 9, with Gakpo out wide and Jota dropping into the pocket as well, because you probably don't want Robertson in this pocket position here. Even though he has overlapped the last man and shown effectiveness, he's pretty much predominantly the weakest player on the ball, probably, and least likely to convert on a shooting opportunity. Okay, so that is one variant. Let's reset and see alternate options as well, and what our midfield could potentially do to open up the game. Okay, so we know that Mo Salah operates in this position. The wider you put him, the less effective he is in this position. This is why you play Dominic Szoboszlai, because Szoboszlai should be the legs going around the outside. Okay, and in Trent is the leg that goes around the outside. Dominic Szoboszlai covers as the intelligent shadow as well, which gives Trent the license to come in this position. But let's take the example where Trent, as I mentioned, right half space, right midfield, and Dominic Szoboszlai is the one that overlaps in position as well, okay? You have Salah here, which means that Jota has to make the leading run across Szoboszlai is your option out wide. Trent is your option on the pullback. And Gakpo is the one coming in behind for the cross. If the ball is out there, it's a cross for Diogo Jota running in penalty spot. Gakpo as the wide receiver, Robertson as the extra man, and Gravenberch and McAllister to clean up from behind. Fairly similar formation that you can do it again, but one alternative variant with Szoboszlai on the right hand side here is Mo Salah occupies this space, and we know that Mo Salah is very, very good in this particular season as a wide playmaker. Therefore, Mo Salah can slide the ball through to Cody Gakpo to hit first time. He can slide the ball through to Jota, go for the return as well. If it's on, it's returned. If it's not on, it's out wide to Szoboszlai, who can shift it again. You've got long shooters and periphery, these two, and you have a delivery option on the back as well, congesting the field and doing your high press and your Gengen press in that regard as well. Okay, so this formation to me has a lot of upside in terms of being able to break down what Chelsea have to offer. Salah will be a key player for this particular matchup because the system and these personnel rely on him having an effect in that pocket. If he's nullified in this space, we're going to lose a lot of threat because then Szoboszlai and Trent will be caught out of position and they have opportunity to attack, which Konate and whoever is the right-sided one of the 8 will need to cover as well. McAllister also has the opportunity to dictate play from the 10 position because Szoboszlai has shown a penchant for being able to play double-sided deep as well. But what you're more likely to see instead of McAllister here, because he is super effective here, he's also effective from deep because he's just such a well-rounded midfielder. On occasions, you see Szoboszlai and McAllister operating in that zone because what it allows you to do is give Gravenberch free reign here. Now, Chelsea have to mark where the overload is, okay? If the overload is like this, that gives Gravenberch and Trent, especially, the opportunity to pick up a Gravenberch here, and his marauding runs can get you to the edge of the area here where you can set everyone up for the options. Everyone up for the options to attack, okay? You'll be covering a Gravenberch in that regard, in that kind of way, stepping up kind of like that as well. Gravenberch is a key weapon because with such a congested midfield, you are going to have to be looking to break the lines, and Cole Palmer will not be able to tackle Gravenberch. Touch wood. I've seen stranger things happen, but in all honesty, it would be an absolute shock if Cole Palmer can handle Gravenberch's physicality, his turning ability, his runs, or even tracking him back. Enzo Fernandez cannot handle a Gravenberch running through the lines as well. It'll be up to Caicedo to stop him. If Caicedo is focused on Gravenberch, what about Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai has running power and probably faster pace than Gravenberch, even though Gravenberch is a better dribbler, a better runner on the ball, a better ball carrier. So we have dual threats there and a silky playmaker to top it off. This is why this midfield is absolutely dominant and versatile as well. What are the game-winning conditions? Salah in the half space, making the magic happen. Cody Gakpo cutting into the half space with an overlap as well. Diogo Jota being found on these peripheries, on this laterals there. Trent Alexander-Arnold in this position, or in this position, is a game changer as well. Szoboszlai should be a game winner from this position, but he needs to release the Kraken. He needs some Risa rockets with that right foot. He needs to watch some Steven Gerrard videos, get inspiration from that Gerrard quote, which is the tattoo on his arm, even though I've still yet to actually hear Gerrard make that particular quote. And looking at this, that's only the game-winning conditions on the pitch. You've also got a Van Dijk header, a Konate header, a Trent Alexander-Arnold free kick as well, and McAllister long-range shot, Cody Gakpo cracker across to the back post, where hopefully Jota will be there with the penalty area as well. Lots of game-winning conditions, and that's only on the pitch, as I mentioned, because other game-winning conditions, Kostas Tsimikas coming on from Andy Robertson. If we're finding that Robertson's runs are being diluted, or the final ball isn't good enough, or he's getting into these positions and fluffing it, then Kostas Tsimikas, an absolute brave heart as well, the Scouse Greek, provided he recovered, and he should do, it was just a sore throat, links up play better with the midfield, and his delivery from deeper positions on the left is a little bit Fabio Aurelio-esque, for example, whipping a ball. You should have seen some of his deliveries for Greece. Oof, quality delivery. He's a game-winning condition as well. Unfortunately, we don't have Harvey Elliott, but we do have Lucho Diaz. Lucho Diaz coming on here, direct running. He'll take the man on, flim-flam, walk inside. The thing with Lucho Diaz, right, is he's found himself more into the penalty box area, and he's taking shots from places where it's more likely to convert a goal, and it's facilitated by the fact that we play those extra lateral passes. We're playing him the ball in and behind, and he doesn't need to pick up the ball here and do it all himself to him or himself and try to hit a goal. If he does hit that shot, I want him to keep it low. He has a bad habit of over the bar or out wide. Get the percentages, even if it's 50%, slightly less. It could spill for Diogo Jota, who will sniff the chance. Mo Salah will sniff the chance as well. But mercurial talent, he could very well start as well, depending on the condition coming back into training. Darwin Núñez, game winner, stretches the play, in which case you can have your playmaker there. You can have your playmaker there and here as well. He will be running the channels for days, which allows you to invert. And you've got a secondary pullback here. That's the cross, sign for everyone to go in as well. He will run into there. Right, he will run into there all day long. Jota does go out wide, but he's more effective, I think, nowadays in between the lines. He just offers an extra man out wide. Darwin Núñez can pick up the play here. If we find we're under the cosh in a deeper position, unleashing a Darwin Núñez through the lines, a line-breaking ball by McAllister, a ball over the top by Gravenberch, a ball over the top by Konate or Van Dijk. Núñez is a willing runner. He's pacey. He holds up. And we can build off him, we can play off him. And if Núñez does start, if we can junk ball them, if we can get corners or things in and around the area, I think Núñez is a fantastic dirt ball and he's underrated in his little techers to wheedle his way out of tight spots, tight positions, and make a goal scoring opportunity as well. Big fan of Darwin Núñez. Needs to show consistency. Slot needs to build a system that makes the full use of his capabilities. He's a willing runner. He tracks back as well. He tackles as well. Could very much be this kind of formation as well, where you have Szoboszlai, a kind of 4-4-2 with a Darwin Núñez and a Mo Salah. Mo Salah roaming in and behind a Darwin Núñez, and them playing from that position, right? 4-4-1-1 formation with Salah roaming in and behind, Gakpo joining in on occasion if he wants to go to half space. They can rotate because Núñez is very comfortable, especially on the left-hand side. McAllister, intelligent shadow, Gravenberch holding between the lines, and Dominic Szoboszlai becomes a 4-3-3 as well. Ultimately, lots of flexibility, lots of tactical options, lots of game winners here, and when you need to shut up shop, that or that, depending on stamina. But he will fight, he will graft, he will dirt ball, he will take the ball off Cole Palmer, mark him out of the game, make him wish he didn't turn up for training that day on the match day. It'll be like a training exercise in gumshield hounding of the playmaker, closing up the dark arts over in this corner, falling down, last few minutes, hitting out with the hand. It's a win. It's a Milner. The Milner effect. Last 15 minutes, on you go, son. Make yourself a hero. Connor Bradley on Trent Alexander-Arnold, we know what he does, up and down energy as well. But I think in this situation, you keep it tight, because hopefully by this situation, we'll be winning as well. Jarrell Kwanzaa, quality player, don't think he plays. These two are well established as first choice. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I think this 2-1 win. 2-1 win to Liverpool. 2-1 win to Liverpool because we've got a better squad. We're top of the table. Chelsea will try to play out from the back. They will play ball and they'll play through the midfield. We've got better midfielders than them, in my opinion. We showed it last season, even with Wataru Endo in the mix. But how can they stop Gravenberch and Szoboszlai when the only one that can really keep up with him is Moise Caicedo? I know positional play is very important. I'll make a note in the soccer referee notebook as well. 2-1 to Liverpool. Maybe 1-1 going to half-time. Now, I'm not going to make predictions like that. Let's just say 2-1 Liverpool, because Chelsea have the ability to score. Noni Madueke, he's a 1-in-6 player, but unfortunately, like Callum Hudson-Odoi, he did score the one against us. Jadon Sancho might be slipped on occasion. We might lose Cole Palmer on one occasion if Gravenberch is out of position or doesn't keep up with him. But Van Dijk and Konate should be defensively better than the opposition pairing and an offensive threat as well. And Queeve Kelleher has never let us down. Look how cute Queeve Kelleher is. Smash a like on this video, help this video get seen. We are always looking to innovate and do more and more quality content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love to chat with you guys. Join me for the live stream. I'll be giving tactical analysis, a bit of banter, and it's a great fun watch along. We had 150 concurrent viewers last session. This time it's a night session for me. Support the Miyazaki Man Si, Liverpool fan in Japan. And now let's get back to the main view. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that tactical preview, the analysis on the Liverpool versus Chelsea match coming on this weekend very, very soon. Let me know in the comments below what you think will happen in this matchup. Are the lineups looking correct as well? Is the tactical exploits what Liverpool are looking to do, where they're looking to strike at Chelsea? What do you think the final score will be? I'm keen to know it all, so show me what you got in the comments below. And as always, I love my kits. I'm going to reward myself for this session with this rather chunky monkey. This is a heavy kit. It's either several kits in one, or it's like a tracky jacket or something of that regard. No, there are a few things here. Two packages. Alrighty, let's see how we we do. So, first and foremost, there are a lot of things in here. Wait a minute. Just in time. Got to hit the gym. There is a nice vest. AXA Training Academy. Beautiful. The corresponding shorts. Ooh, very nice. Now the AXA training top. I do need to get my training on. I see the boys. I see Curtis Jones in this one. I see you, Jonesy. Nice trousers as well. I think I got this one already. It might have been too good to refuse. To get this one on. That's nice. That is a grey strike training top as well. Lucho Diaz looking proper fine. I think I see Nunez in this one as well. It's on the media clips. These trousers are nice. Black and green, casual as you like. Go out and about. What have we got in here? This is a summer bundle. A proper summer regime, a summer bundle. These are the players kits. Now I've got an official distributor in Asia, I think it's from Singapore somewhere, who gives me some of these training kits. You know what? I'm gonna put one of these up for a special giveaway. So make sure you subscribe. Lots of quality content coming up. Let's rack the views back up. And I'll put one of these sets in a giveaway coming very, very soon. But you know what? The gyms are calling and I will get this one on because this is the last one in the pack. Alongside the trousers. Let's give it a go. Alrighty, I like it. Yes, fresh. When I rock up to Lucha FC training in this, they're going to be like, Bokumo Hoshiyo, which means I want it too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash a like on this video. Until next time, Miyazaki Man Ichiban. It means the best. Until next time, better than all the rest. Down there means ciao. Subscribe, hit my music.
Liverpool fan in Japan.